Alright, we're live. I think they're gonna do the start very, very shortly. Recommend second round. Come on, I'm a bit relaxed after hearing that song. Second round. How do you think it's gonna play out? Come on, give me your thoughts.
I'm not too sure if Militia, OMDB, and FSQ are going to be quite as stiff as they were in the first round. I think they'll loosen up a bit more and try and react a little bit quicker. You've got to bounce back from 350 tickets, haven't you?
No, exactly. It depends if they had a bit of a morale hit from that. You know, it's 300 tickets. We're not talking about 170 or whatever. So um, we'll see how it plays out. I think the start will matter. Will RIP, will they rush up towards the militia side, taking that K line? And I've no clue. I'm not gonna listen to their tactics beforehand. I want to be surprised.
Yeah, there's a lot of banter going on in Militia during the interval.
We'll soon see. Of course, round two coming up in 42 seconds, I believe it is. Everyone has their players needed. 31-31. That's this on RIP. Rusty in places. Chronic will be over on the good old British squad. Old Member Death, Serenian Vanguard, and the good old Azula X-Ray Delta helping out where they can. But yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm just heading over to the on camp now. Get ready for the off.
It's over on the Russian side to see how it is. Up in the militia side very shortly. Takes 2 seconds. Actually, a bit more than 2 seconds.
It'll be interesting to see if they use the techies to send the light kits out to try and neutralize the BTRs. That's a move I'm going to be looking for.
Yeah, have a look there. Militia now starting to head into their technicals. Vehicles and RIP are going to start to get into their vehicles.
Joined your channel. User was moved out of your channel.
And we're going to start listening to the stream now, guys. We are set for round two. Good old Tactical Tuesday. CCFN presents Tactical Tuesday. Sunday is going to be a big one. If version 8 drops, we're going to see the first event of version 8 on CCFN. And it's going to be, I don't know, man. It's going to be, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, these techies are storming out now. The Logi's heading out. We've got 2 techies breaking off towards Fortress.
RP's Rusty in places Matt, Rusty in places Mahmood, the Camel Thief. Just gonna see if they're gonna turn left onto the mine entrance. Negative. We're gonna have a BTR head up towards the militia side. Or actually hold the militia side, actually.
Say again, Tim, you got a BTR pushing up the K line.
So K line, he's just gone past the left-hand turn towards mine entrance, so he's going to use that BTR to make sure no techies are coming down that K line.
Yeah, copy. They've set up an ambush in, I believe it's Juliet 4.
Yeah, just having a look now, just from afar, I do see, like, yes, 2 RPG guys waiting on that sort of turn, just in case that BTR comes on up. Which it won't, it's just going to cover that K line just in case any technicals come down, which they are not. Have a look over towards the Rusty in places. You have, it looks like Pebbles Frog, Dildo Baggins, Chewy, Geordie, and Baby James are going to start heading into the mine entrance, secure that. Got Bobless Swagger, Jeff Will, Dogbite, CJ, and Raven.
Yeah, it's clear, mate. It's clear.
Coming in on the south side.
Good. What's the mid hit
Could you leave one guy?
Like Jeff Will. That's a beautiful. Look at that. It looks like a. It's on the south side of mine entrance. Jeff Will's got his security with him. Being the squad leader.
Somebody set a fob.
Jeff, we might be able to start pushing out, but we're nearly capping. Pushing straight
No
out.
contact at the train station.
Just having a look onto the train station area.
Was that Winsky?
Large amounts of Russian forces
20% from Cap on mine.
covering the
Okay,
train
we're going to
station
get ready
area.
to push out. We're going to go to the west side.
Different game to what we
Copy that,
seen
you'll get
last
fucking
round.
What was our...
No encounters
Yeah,
just
good
yet,
round.
already in the first 4 minutes.
If you've got no contact on mine, Jeff, just push on that high ground
Yeah,
north of train then.
comms. Oh wait a minute, I haven't
Copy.
joined the squad, that's why.
We got 0 contact report.
I'm gonna turn down.
Winsky, do you want to put one on the objective? I'll put one out to the west.
Keep that at 90, actually.
You want one in the objective?
I like
I'll
it.
put
go
one
for
out
it.
far west.
There we go, let's try
Moving
again.
up the train.
45. We got
We are
450,
capturing
you
train
don't think so,
station.
mate.
Stand by. I need logi supplies soon.
Yeah,
Right,
Lodgy
plebs.
on the way.
You there, yeah? Right, start moving straight north from your location now. Get in a long line, just comb that ridge. Start moving up towards Fortress on foot.
I've said it before, like in previous weeks.
See if we encounter anything along
There's
that
no
way.
need to
We've
commentate
got 0 contact
for
report.
Rusty
It
in
sounds like
places
they're
because they
waiting
do
for
all the commentary.
I'm worried
They're,
about south.
Yeah.
they love their communication. Like they're,
Yeah, it's pretty much
Yeah, just
constant.
cover your
Yeah,
messages,
sure.
guys. Don't do
it's really good. Like they, each squad leader correspond with each other. All right, you do this, you do that.
Jeff, carry on moving north.
It looks like
Let's
Matt.
go just
RIP's
directly
Matt will
north
take
of
commander
train
role.
station, start advancing on foot
I
through that
will
north
definitely
list.
call a commander role.
Jeff, you go start going
Yeah,
north direct from where you are
there's
now.
2 sets of troops are getting close in a couple
Sweat
of
out along
places
that,
now, so
Johnson patrol.
first engagement's probably going
Keep
to
it on
break out
train for the
shortly.
other guys.
SVG's
Copy that,
Electric
mate. I'll
Delta.
leave it here for now, and then if people can move it if you don't mind.
Jeff Will, Bob, at least
Yeah,
Swagger.
and then just start advancing up north.
They
See
come
if
into
you can
contact
try and
with,
flank
Serena
far west
Vanguard
and get
and
up,
Zulu
link up
X-Ray
that
Delta.
ridge line around there. I mean, even if you get on the ridge line, get on Fortress and see what you can see. That way, then the BTR can push up, and then you can get on the Fortress as well once you've cleared the way.
Copy that, mate.
Of course, being 10 minutes behind, I'm having to read a chat. It looks like they're ABBA.
Jeff, just keep that northeast covered.
They
Keep
finally
moving up
hit
it.
the ABBA
Just
part.
Keep that screened.
The name of the game is Squad. Could be our new CCFN, a Tactical Tuesday tune. I'll make a
So
sport
it's-
promo.
Yes, it's been quite a tentative start so far.
No, they're not.
It
They've
seems
only
to be
just
getting
got-
quite close over.
Yeah, so Jeff Will's
mine
squad
entrance.
out just the west of the mine entrance, a bit far west now. A bit more closer to this train station.
Right, Mark Winsky, stay on the point still, because I'm concerned that they're actually planning
So
something
Rick
at the moment.
Raven
The way they're
potentially
going
going
around
to
about
head
to attack.
into
They're coming round our
SVG,
arse, they're going
Serenian,
clockwise round the
Vanguard,
map. You know it, they're going to
Ritsu.
come in from our rear.
I love it.
We need a squad down
We
on
need
the
somebody
west.
on
Having
side.
such a slow start is
we need somebody on
actually
the east.
scared Rusty in
We should have a
places
BTR
because
covering the east.
Matt suspects that they're planning something. Winsky says
We
they're
got
going to
big
come
arms
around
out, some of
towards
my
the
guys that
south
way.
and hit him basically in their ass. So it's catching Rusty in places off. There's been no contact.
I believe
I don't like
that may
mine
be an
entrance, boys.
intended tactic because
Yeah.
these guys are lying low.
Yeah, I'm going to have a quick
Usually
look
no
around it,
contact
they're
control
looking
around
for
it,
an
and see what
ambush, I
happens.
think. The same over on the
Right, you and
is
Jeff
it the
keep on
western
the push on
front?
there then.
We're coming up
Yeah,
to
we push
almost
slow.
7 minutes without any
Slow
contact
methodical
whatsoever, and it's actually it's making Rusty in places just a bit spooked. They don't know what to make of it. They're expecting a massive flank or a massive ambush, so you can see a majority of the guys checking their left, right, their six, everything.
I got a funny feeling they're going to hold at Fortress and wait for us to lose tickets on them. So what are we going to do?
Rick-
Mirror their
Rick
objective?
Raven now.
Right, well
He's,
we need to be,
they're
if
walking
this is the
straight
case,
past each
we've
other.
I'm gonna go
obviously
try
still
and get
got
some
a...
information.
Not noticed.
If
Winsky
we've
just
still
saying
got an
there.
objective that's open, then we still need to keep defence on there. So I say we send 3 and 4 up to attack
It just
Fortress.
goes to show how,
Just don't
how
bleed the
moving
gets on it, play
slowly
conservatively.
through the terrain.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try and get into that
That's
southeast
close to
entrance.
each other, so close.
Without really
I'm just getting up
Yeah,
towards
yeah,
that
yeah.
high
Yeah,
area
should be
there,
into
just
our north, pushing
showing
in.
the areas that the
Copy that,
militia are
mate, get them
taking.
on.
It looks like the first
It might
contact's
be
out
marked
towards
like
FC or north,
the
mate.
west-northwest region.
Which side is
Take
it?
that area, command that hilltop.
Here we go.
It might be worth just surrounding Fortress without actually attacking it, taking down their back.
Winsky just saying that before, Chronic.
Yeah, block
Oh,
them
he's
in there.
gone
Just
flying.
We can contact
Catch
us
you
on
later,
my
buddy.
position, I'm down at the minute. I don't know if you can get it.
Winsky just saying
Pebbles just touched back down. Looks like he'd been on a trip.
ground control to Major Tom.
Send a sniper to watch the west side.
Yeah, basically Winsky's saying that he has a feeling that they're gonna hold Fortress and fight off Fortress and basically dwindle Rusty in Places tickets.
Drag it behind, Pablo.
There's a lot of thoughts going through these squad leaders' minds. What are they thinking? Where are they coming from?
Yeah, you keep advancing onto Fortress, mate. We
You
may
can
as well
see
probably
Rusty in Places
see what kind of defences they got up there, Jeff.
Okay, I'll leave you Pablo in.
having that continuous
I'm
thought.
gonna keep patrolling South Road, just making sure they're not coming up down that MSR.
Vehicle repair station coming up at train station, stand by.
Right, guys.
So militia reporting the movement of a BTR towards Fortress.
Yeah, I've got small fire
B-
out on the east.
Yeah,
southeast.
so we do have a BTR moving from the train station back towards mine entrance.
Moving back out with supplies.
They do have another BTR just off to the
He's still under contact down that location.
the east of
Yeah,
mine
we have
entrance, where we do
spot
have
work
Demon
on
Hun and
330,
Jarl
345.
are keeping on that side, and the other BTR is going to move out towards the K line.
Head towards Fortress.
Okay, Mark, because it's not too far out, I'd drive north from where you are now, try clear that hilltop from
I don't know if it's
west
something
and
you've
get on the western
noticed,
side
but
and flank that
the
contact.
FSQ OMDB squad on the far
William, am I
western
getting
flank,
supply? Oh,
I think they've
beautiful.
crawled
You
down
are
a
a doctor.
significant portion of the map on the
Dropped it off on the
bellies,
wrong
They
file
are
first, but
continuing to do so at the moment,
Yeah, Winsky,
and
whilst
they
we're
remain
static anyway, you may as well
undetected.
build that up big
I-
time.
I'm
The RIP squad pushed right past them now.
I'm actually just noticing that there. Wow.
Yeah, some amazing movement from the militia team. How long
Not
can they hold out?
Yeah, not coming into contact with any. I just heard a shot on the BTR.
like BTR's in contact.
BTR is in
Yeah,
contact.
enemy contact on the markers, we just got engaged from that location.
Enemy fob, just taking it down now.
Jeff Will taking
Right,
down
enemy fob.
an enemy fob. You're probably going to get
Jeff, you got any contacts,
very shortly.
we
You're going to
can see
start
them from
getting
our
communications on your side, Chronic.
In between us. Just be careful to your west, maybe.
Yeah, that's just come through on comms now, saying
I'm
Yeah.
feeling exposed.
So Jeff
guys.
Will
I'm gonna
taking
stay in
down
main
a
base until
enemy
it's,
fob.
blown up.
It looks like that's on the Echo 7 line. Echo 6, Echo 7. Probably Echo 7 keypad 7, Echo 6 keypad 2.
Enemy fob down. They're advancing.
yeah,
Jeff
I'm
will
over
now
there at the
removing
moment.
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right, yeah,
it's
so you're
pretty
going to get
much
contact from
standard
your east.
for
Will and
move.
watch out, make sure they don't try blocking you
No
off.
contact.
Yeah, they did that last game, so I believe
They're
they're
moving back
same
out now.
Yeah, copy that.
Wow, look at that. If you actually look to your
Just me
6,
and
Chronic,
BTR crew move
look
up,
back
on the
towards the
northeast
train
instead of
station area. SVG have gotten in behind the Jeff Will squad. Zulu X-Ray Delta as well, and a bit of an SVG squad as well. If you have a look back over on train station, there's not much. So you see
We
out
just had a
towards the
grenadier
western
shot between
region,
me and you,
up RIP
Squad 4.
moving up the west. They're moving up toward that middle east section, but then you see
Engagement
I'm on your
from the
west,
hill.
lad.
SVG moving up
Somewhere
towards the
around.
middle, getting just getting in
Somewhere around that
behind them.
position.
Far out. Amazing.
So we've got the recon unit still
George can
moving
keep eyes out.
on the bellies.
Yeah, copy that. You
There's
once
3 of them up. They can place a fob if they stay alive.
Minimal contacts, and it's almost 15
Right,
minutes.
Plebs, once that's clear, let us know so the BTR can push up and cover
Crazy.
the Southern Fortress.
Copy that, mate. You can push up on towards the bunker if you want that area's clear.
I don't know. Is that a new tactic? Or should we call it worming? I don't know.
Just setting another fob up at this location.
But we got dolphin diving, of course, getting into the prone
Should I
position
come
when
over
getting
and fly?
shot. Worming, sure.
Guys, fob up here.
Yeah,
Recon movement.
Give me
yeah
four balls.
recon worming. Yeah,
I said, do you reckon we should
bit of
put
an
fob up here?
RW action.
Oh, right. It's because you said it twice. Yeah, you can do. As long as
And
we
here we
can
go.
Got up now.
Now
Yeah.
they're starting to get up. They've placed down a rally point as well. Oarsman's waiting,
Push them back anywhere.
Sorry, guys, I'm
Probably
back.
the whole way up.
and he'll probably
Push us
then
back now.
start to move up on there. Oh man, it's beautiful. And now we're looking at a classic Alpha 7 game. The
I
sort of
don't feel safe
almost an
driving in,
original Alpha 7.
Echo Foxtrot Golf
It's
Hotel.
interesting because I
Columbus.
can't hear any contact as well in the distance, so
No, negative.
Yeah,
Negative.
push up now.
both teams still probing each other out.
No, negative.
Mark,
If
you
we
need to
look
go
at the
for
two
any
RIP squads that basically
presumably marks
one on the west
optics
side,
333,
one on
45,
the
one down.
say mid-east side. So we're looking at around about
Yeah,
the southwest side
I'm gonna
of
need-
Hilltop,
stand back here, mate,
which is
guys.
Jeff
I'm gonna
Wills.
need
Is
to
it
go and
clear
have
up there?
whiskey.
They're slowly
you can
moving
draw
up
down, mate.
and just calling in. Is it clear?
If you push on towards the bunker, you should be able to get up there.
Let's put not push
Okay,
too
the
many
fob's
squads
being
out.
placed
They can
by
hit us
the
from the
three-man
attack here.
recon
No, I'm
team.
coming back.
No. Mark can fall back now.
I was just gonna.
Oh no, sorry, I beg your
Shadow
pardon.
these,
They've
fled.
discovered they've discovered
ahead,
a
say
Russian
again, sorry.
fob and it's been removed.
Watch that east side.
I can
mate.
see the
That's the only
BTR
place we
coming
haven't
towards us.
covered.
It hasn't been discovered
Shot
yet.
from there earlier.
It hasn't been discovered yet. There's no.
Yeah, listen, Wince, we need to
comms.
push someone out at least to
Actually, the
Foxtrot 9,
BTR's
keeping an eye
moving
on the
away up to
supply point.
Fortress. I'm gonna stick with the BTR for
There we
a
go.
minute.
Look,
Could I maybe drive along with
20
BTR
tickets,
up
it's
the east road,
480.
place
Whiskey,
Bob?
got enemies to your west.
Yeah, wait one.
There we go. Winsky, Matt calling into Winsky. You got enemies to your
BTR
west.
disengage and fall back, maybe. I'll
They
go
have
too.
got enemies behind us.
So, militia
like
have
we said,
chosen,
taken
I
off
think
on
they
them.
intended to
Fob
place a
location.
fob in that
Fob's just a minute
location,
from
but
the
they
building
discovered
inside.
the hostile fob, and now they've chosen not to place a friendly fob there.
They do have RIP's Faker very close. He's going to get squad comms into him from Winsky. Now, Faker's then going to look out towards that region. So, Torsman, Solkin, and I think it's Jaron or Jarion have to be really careful here. But they Matt's voice then from RIP was in shock. That Winsky, you've got enemies out to your west. They've got him behind us, and they've taken down a... And they've taken down a fob, so RIP's Faker taking out the...
Echo 10, keep at 8.
Squad
Taking
four.
out the two, Solkin, the only one left alive from OMBD. Winsky is looking at
Yeah,
as
my
the
guys
squad
on the
leader
west
to
being
control
Just a minute,
the
Jeff, if you want to try
Got
and push
enemies
in.
coming in from our west. They're going to trap
control
us.
the
guys.
train
Yeah,
station.
We'll have no one
I've
here
got
back
a
us.
sniper there, Winsky. I know.
Yeah, you can hear the
Don't worry.
silent contact starting to flare up around the map now.
Baker's
Yep.
taken down 3 guys plus our medic.
Oh, sweet, mate. Yeah. Should have let us know.
With that three-man squad, Matt is now pushing off
We got
the
a technical
western
advantage.
side.
I'm not too sure
I think even actually
why.
Mark is going to push off
Well,
the
we need to
western
leave us enough,
side,
and
and he's going to
in the
push
rear.
down back towards the
We
fob
can't
area.
pull
And it
back
was
from
only a
here.
three-man squad, but they think that there's a lot more spawning in that region. Jarion and Torsman respawning on the rally point, very close to the fob that they just took down. But it's a bit of a faker instance here.
Willem,
I think I can hear a
fall back now.
BTR
We just got
involved in an
engaged traffic
engagement
by our main
somewhere.
base.
We just have
Fucking
out a squad
there.
here.
Copy that, mate. Let's try and keep pushing forward.
Yeah,
Go.
yeah.
Falling back to make sure of pneumatics, and then we'll push
Oh my god, a technical
They've just
just
taken
took
Baker
down
out.
a crew.
Enemies gonna be
Yeah, they're taking they ambushed the BTR at main base. Get that
Main
attack on fucking
base.
fortress
Oh
and get
my
that
god,
guy.
I wish I captured that a bit sooner,
him
but
a
it looks
lesson.
like a BTR has just been
Well, he
ambushed
set up
by
a-
Old Man Bring Death and a technical
Down my marks.
back outside the Russian main base. We're looking
Position
around
don't get into
Kilo
the train on the west.
11 keypad.
Yeah, nice one, mate.
Kilo 11
Wow.
keypad 7.
What do you want me to do here, Matt? Should I drive up
Yeah,
with
we've just
supply
had
of Bob
militia
north?
there reporting a squad wide by a BTR.
And that would be OMBD's La La La, Mel and Deathwisher.
Yeah, Willem, wait, mate. We're gonna move on foot and just have a swing.
Amazing.
See if we can clear the road.
448 tickets already
But the east road
for
is
the militia
double
forces.
there, though.
We had around about
Okay.
10
Oh,
minutes.
Comes for a second.
No, it's not.
10 minutes of no contact. That freaked out Rusty in places. They were suspecting so many flanks and sort of counters. Three-man squad of militia heading out towards that west, taking out a fob. That's now pushed back a half a squad of Rusty in places back out there. So there's not much forces heading out on the west side of the fortress to attack there.
Yeah, let's just get in there, mate.
Old Man
I want
Bring
that
Death.
fucking fortress.
Ambushing a BTR just then, taking that's going to take down 30 tickets for them. Now they're off to the
Yeah,
east
enemies
side of
coming hard
train
on the
station. Buckles
Enemies men out on
down.
the east.
Fjell's still up and Megaton is still up. It looks like Jeff will coming under contact as well. See where Jeff is getting.
Yeah, for 473 over here, so
Yeah, so
473.
you got 473, 446 over here. Looks like SVG, Zulu X-Ray Delta, they flanked out towards the east side earlier. Very, very close contacts, but no one was spotted of Jeff Will's group. And then they started to come up behind Jeff Will's group, which Jeff Will has countered that attack.
Skate, there's one past Reaper going towards you.
Yeah, so the slow tentative start paying dividends for the militia team, really.
Definitely. 445 tickets here. It's getting that sort of equal balance. How crazy it will get, we'll soon find out and see, but it's a definite attack. It's unnerved Rusty in places. They didn't get the possible start that they wanted. It's been a long start for them, and now constant thoughts and tactics go into the mind of the squad leaders. Like, oh man, where are they coming from? Nah, they're gonna flank behind us. Nah, they're gonna do this. So very, very interesting.
Yeah.
Like SVG on Jeff Will's squad, just using a bit of insurgent type tactics. So they're in small groups of either 1 or 2 people, and the rest over towards Hilltop.
Yeah, it's quite an interesting move by this. Why are they heading to Hilltop? Are they trying to secure it as a firing position?
There's been no official comms.
It may have been the contact that just ambushed us, Winsky. That pushed off into that direction.
The region around that, or the reason around that region is
Winsky looks clear, mate.
out towards the western side of Fortress, of course, coming in contact with Drunk 87 or FSQ Drunk 87. Frog, Pebbles, Baby James, and Chew's still up.
Down here, there's no fobs at the moment.
Enemies marking Echo 11. Echo 11 moving south, southwest, south.
So there's an engagement started up at Fortress now as well.
Yeah, just on the western side. Only a couple of RIP guys still alive. Only Frog. Looks like Dildo Baggins being the medic here. Getting up the wounded where he can. Baby James still up as well. FSQ.
Yeah, copy that, mate. We're going to try
really good in
and push it
defensive
for now,
when they put their mind to it. I've seen some really good defensive
on the map, squad 5.
Defensive play by Finnish squad. Not having that support that this western side group did have recently. You know, they had.
It looked it from what we just patrolled.
They had a decent squad heading up towards there, but when that 3-man recon squad took down that fob, it spooked RIP, and they headed back down towards the western side. Like, oh no, Winsky's going to get flanked on the west side train station. I'm gonna head down towards train station now. I want to see how that is doing.
Yeah, copy that.
Winsky, I've got a faker marksman behind you covering the east.
I mean, militia look like they've staged up quite well. Those 3 guys have grown into a sizable force now, slightly larger than a squad. They've made a conscious decision to hold back and not press the attack yet. I think they're looking to consolidate the forces before entering train depot.
Jeff, what I'm going to do, I'm going to send a BTR up to support you from the main road so you can push it.
Yeah, we're pushing forward now. We're taking out a squad here. They're sort of we're going to leave them behind. They've all spawned at Hilltop. We're going to leave them behind, and we're going to try and get to Fortress.
It's quite strange, isn't it? Because on Fools, games can be quite defensive, where each team sits at Fortress and train depot, but this game is kind of different, where there's been tactical manoeuvres in the forest and feeling each other out, holding back off the attack.
Down to 11, keypad 6. Apparently they're spawning there. Matt, apparently it may be a fob or a spawn point. Just take it easy.
He's still with us, I think.
Yeah, found a fob on my location.
Right, let's smoke and it looks like they're going to push hard.
He's still with us.
I am.
Southeast side of
To take a quick break, man. I was like pissing my pants. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna pee.
Quick, get grab a bottle.
Flames, do you want me to
Get another
North
beer, yeah,
five,
exactly.
north five, back, north five.
Don't piss on my hand.
We're a little bit stuck at the minute.
OMBD looking to cover the western side of the train station area. Still have a majority of their guys up. RIP was a Metatron Mohad. I would say Mohad, the camel thief. Mahmoud
I've got Faker covering your west.
Bakel's still up, as well as Fiel.
Copy, keep him on there.
I'm gonna switch up
Okay,
towards the fortress
hold
area.
down.
Before I left, one of the squad leaders said to
You
Jeff
have
Will,
to
I'm gonna send a
keep,
BTR up
we're
to
gonna
help you. To basically get onto the
What you
fortress area. So it looks like Jeff Will and his crew, they're gonna start heading into the good old famous southeast
Fuck, we're neutralised on that.
southeast side
Hit that
of the
with numbers.
tunnels. Well, they're probably planning to get into that region.
I'll sit down
Should I
on
take
train
this road
depot
or
and
base?
just watch
You
things
like
down
east?
there for a minute.
To mine.
So Jeff Will coming in from that famous southeast region of the fortress area.
Winsky, sounds like they're digging their fob up now.
Roger.
Bennett
We're
Juzu
respawning closing from the east.
Yeah, do it.
have already
They're gonna go
seen
for,
contacts.
south.
Nice GL there, taking out Jeff Will, the squad leader, and CJ there from RIP.
Getting hit hard now.
They're also going to get from their
Winsky in front of
east
you,
105 area, they're going to get
Right,
SVG
close.
coming in from the 6, as well as Jeff Will. He's about to get surrounded. And his group is only around about, give or take, 50% of his crew left. Bobbly, Swagger, Raven, Slick still up, but SVG hot in on tail. Like Bobbly Swagger is going to look at the
Winsky, if
6,
you got a GL, just GL with a position. Stop them digging up.
with the RPG in play as well.
I just went down, yeah. There's a lot of enemy round
Oh, and unfortunately there for
Get rid
Bobbly
of this
Swagger, GL
Flag
takes him
state
out.
this time.
I think he had the
my
eyes
job,
on
I've got
Call
my
of Duty. FSQ had that southeast guy covered with Juzu and Bennett. Their beautiful GLs taken down
Be advised, the enemy fob is
Jeff
gone,
Will.
but they're still in the area.
Yeah, I've got orders to purge on my squad.
Get your squad to watch your left eye.
Coming up to 30, oh my god, coming up to 30 minutes, 422 tickets, Chronic. I sense a,
Right, Winsky,
I
we've
sense
got a
a,
marksman to the south position somewhere.
around about maybe an hour and 20 game ahead of us.
I'm not too sure about the time. We've just hit 449. Must have been 2 deaths there for the militia.
You're looking around about a
449 tickets. Yeah, we're selling.
Supplies
Enemies
coming in on
north,
your
north,
spot,
south.
Jeff.
23.
We're
About,
stopping heading for north, Jeff.
30 or so ticket difference.
We're getting hit hard here and we'll put that fob
It's
down.
it's
We're gonna lose
interesting
it.
because down on train depot,
If we can get
trying to
shots,
push
we'll
back.
put a fob to the north.
militia seem to have pulled a move where they've headed back east
level
to
to the
draw
bottom,
Rip
right,
off the cap. And
perfect.
then they
Ah.
flattened around the side to try and get behind the Rip line while train stations are a little bit exposed. Rip just trying to react now and closing the gap. Still not much contact maneuvers,
fall back,
but
Got enemies coming
quite
in close,
impressive
east.
stuff for militia down at
Enemies
train
at the train
depot.
station.
It's exactly, I think,
Fuck's
what
sake,
is
we just gotta
what is
keep 360
planned.
up. We're all
Because
We
Winsky
don't-
is
we don't
saying
need
to
our
his
squad on
guys,
this one
who he's
location
the
while
squad
we've
leader
got
down
300
on that
squads
train
moving in.
station side, pull back.
Tell me,
Over
mate,
onto-
Yeah, you
on
can
the
see Winsky's charging back now, back towards the back of the silos. He's the only man
Careful,
going.
BTR, careful.
Exactly,
Close
so
squad here, BTR.
he's noticed that he's
up,
getting
we take the
pulled
first one out on
out
our location.
of that sort of safe zone just in
Yeah,
case
he's
there is a
fobbed
squad
down
out
again.
towards the west. There is
BTR
no
just
squad
supplies a new fob.
out on the
Weak
west
spot
side
of
of train
reason, get
station,
behind
but
him.
he's thinking in two heads here. If that was Old Man Bring Death's intention, it was a very, very smart move to do that.
Yeah, they've stalled at the last hurdle though. They
smoking up.
smoked up just as
Yellow
they
and
tried
green
to push
smoke,
across
enemy
the
ran out.
tracks into the compound.
Yeah,
And
they're right in
Rip
front
have
of me.
managed to meet them.
Enemy mobile technical, marked on map. BTR, take it out.
They're gonna go for it though. They're making a big push now with the smoke.
Yeah, Robbie getting taken down there by Winsky. Winsky pushing
coming in
back
from the north train
helped
station.
take down
It means
Robbie.
they're
That
lightening
could
up
have
the fortress.
more or less got in. He's got
they're
Tanaka
starting
and
to,
Matt to deal
yeah,
with
exactly.
over on
fucked
the
up at the
train
minute.
station. Tanaka being in the 2-story tin can.
Set up a fob. Well, I'll fix it.
Yeah, Salking goes down there now. That's most of them picked off. Deathwish is still up at the front. I think they just waited a little bit too long on the
Winsky,
final
they're
stage
not
of that
far off your
maneuver,
position,
but
watch
it
yourself.
worked perfectly up until then.
Bazoo's still alive for Old Man Bring Death. Now getting
BTR
taken down there.
careful. Tell the BTR careful. Multiples in front of us. This fob over here is live.
I think it's only Deathwisher alive
Calm
back
down,
in
we've
that
got enemies
crew
on
of
the
Old Man
location.
Bring Death.
Roadblock near
And
the
they're
fortress,
starting
you
to
can't push up
spawn
on
back
the
over
left
towards
side
that
road.
east 105, 120 region. So we are looking around about this region over here. Around about that
Yeah.
Echo 11.
Just place a
Yeah,
fob.
they've got a
I'll
fob
fix
place
it.
there. And they've kept that
I
small
can't
team. I
fob
think
down now
it's
if you want.
Melonbro and Salami back just to
Turn
look
pop
after it.
on Echo 11.
La La La, Melonborough.
Copy, Plebs, I'm
And
on you, I'm
Deathwisher,
on
I
route.
think, were the key guys to take out that BTR earlier
Put a
on in the
fob down that
match.
side.
Oh, okay, we've got a BTR reported from
Tell the BTR to
SVG
look at the
Ritsu,
BTR.
who I believe is up
Or
at
to look at
Fortress.
the machine
Yeah,
gun
he
marking.
came in from
Multiple
the
contact shot.
hilltop side, came into the
Squad 1, I am
actually
down.
came
There's
in
enemies on my
from
position.
the
There's also
east side
enemies
to the
on
west
Echo
side,
11.
and then pincered
Jeff, do you want to get ready to
Jeff
spawn on
Will's
this
crew,
one?
while
We'll have a quick rush on
FSQ
the
dealt with them as
fortress.
well.
We're all alive again at the minute. We're all alive.
Copy
and I
that,
have
mate.
one down.
Fob's going up anyway now.
Copy.
I'm gonna jump right down on the bonnet of this BTR. Let's see how it gets on.
That's Jarl and Demon Hunt
There you go, mate. Cheers, Will.
in that BTR. SVG
We
now
should just
having
fall
to
down
deal
and we
with
should cross and respond to gear
RIP coming in from their
We know
south
this
to
one is roughly.
southwest area.
Roger that, mate.
Right, guys, the quicker you can get that, the quicker we can relieve the pressure down there.
And it looks like CJ's about to get a
Copy.
nice ambush here. Taking down Daddy's girl. Kai taking shots.
So Jeff is
And a
coming
bit of a
to our
trade
north,
there
northeast of the
by
fortress.
Kai
Try and clear
and
out
Jeff
before pushing
Will.
to Fortress.
There's an
Yeah,
enemy
since
taking in
that
Alpha
push
5
on
that
train
gets taken down
station,
for free
the
by the
tickets
BTR.
have dropped now down to 418.
418. 405 here, 404. So it's still a close game.
Yeah, the gap is closing though. We're bringing it back up to level terms.
Yeah, so we looked at around about a 20 to 30 ticket gap, and now it's, yeah, exactly what you said, coming into those level
Seems to be
terms.
holding them off on the east side of the
FSQ
unit. They're not
are
getting
now
past.
getting contact on the northwest to
There's more
north
enemies
side
on
of
those
Fortress.
Brief is just confirmed.
I genuinely think it's a smaller squad guys that are hitting us at the moment.
Yeah.
I think most of their forces
Yeah,
on forward.
enemies.
Now, there's still there's speculation between the SL leaders
Matt,
that
I've got
they
two of my
think
guys
a
going for that
majority of the
Echo 11.
forces are on the fortress,
Still
and
hitting on
only
fire,
small
opposition.
forces are hitting these groups. So it just shows that what RIP are thinking is not exactly true. Jeff Will's coming under contact with SVG. It's not a small
Winsky
force;
just
it's
in
a
front
whole
of you, mate. They
squad.
tried flanking
Old
north.
Man Bring Death is coming under contact with
We're ready to
Winsky and
start
Matt.
attacking
Yeah,
on
I'm seeing
Fortress.
them, I'm seeing them.
Depends if you want to put anyone forward.
And Plebbles up towards the north side of Fortress, or northwest side of Fortress, coming into contact with FSQ.
Watch yourself, guys. You're on the ridge city.
Well, they're still thinking that a large majority of the forces of the militia are up at Fortress, but it is not the case. Coming up to 30 minutes of play, 401 tickets remaining. Northern
Winsky, big
side
gap to your north.
of
Brief got taken out close.
the Russian force, which is Plebbles, is controlling that. He's only got 4 guys up there. Baby James, Geordie, and Dildo Baggins up towards
They
the
are
north side
spawning
of
on this
Fortress.
spot down here.
FSQ
5 guys down on fob. We need to start attacking.
have fobbed
Come
up
and take it right now.
Fortress. I'm just having a look now. They have fobbed
Yeah,
up Fortress.
I'm gonna fall back now. Plebbles. We've got full squads.
They have that
Actually,
backup
from the
plan.
west,
FSQ
on the east side.
Schmeagol is the only scout that's head up towards the
probably holding them
north to northeast region.
Yeah, that BTR hasn't moved position
Enemies
since
pushing to the
we left it up
northeast.
at Fortress.
Yep, negative.
playing very conservatively. Quite interesting. There is a militia squad just spawned in, maybe 30 meters from it, but they're totally unaware it's there. Bobbly Swagger has met them as they're spawning in. He dropped a few, but he's gone down. They know the rally point's there now.
So now that BTR is gonna start.
There's a full squad moving inside of gate.
He's gonna start
Bob's
moving
relayed that
out.
information and he's
Well,
bugging
then be
out
careful on
Yeah.
your
quite
route, mate.
wisely.
There's
So
contact just
Jeff
up ahead in the
Will
hills
believes
off to
that there's
your,
a
south.
fob.
Copy. I'll divert and go through the West Hills.
A
Tell
fob
the BTR careful.
in
Full
this
squad now up.
location. Jeff Will just saying to that BTR to move out. There is a full squad off to his east.
Enemy spotted in Charlie 9.
yeah, really unlucky for militia there. They were they could have
Moving
had that BTR.
Yeah, we need to get some West Guard on here because they're trying to flank us.
Squad 4, we're getting ready to move in. We're getting ready to move in.
So Robbie,
Just taking
the
that info.
militia squad leader, pushing
Work, plebs, you're in there,
the
mate.
train
Well done.
depot.
They're digging, they're digging.
Jeff Wills, Jeff Wills has just stated there
Whole squad
that he's
Charlie 9.
now preparing to move into the fortress. That is his plan. He's going to start to move into the fortress, probably off to that southeast entrance. RIP's Plebbles group is already on the top hand side of the fortress. FSQ have, I believe, let's have a look, if they've put defenses on every single door. No, they haven't.
Top of fortress completely cut to the inside. Crossfire, cross-kill. Someone get me up quick. Someone push inside, left hand side.
Yes, militia have got 2 full squads down train depot now, but they're reporting the pressure that's being applied up at fortress. I don't know if we're going to see some movement now.
Clear inside, plebs.
Obviously, the
West
SL
side, no, no, yeah.
got taken out twice there. Just got taken out by a GL as well. Dildo Baggins got him up.
If you can push inside on that first
Dildo
entrance, you
Baggins.
should be able to hit 'em.
Dildo Baggins
Squad coming behind us.
had got up his squad leader.
Alright, no worries. I'll
Squad
get
leader
them, guys.
going down.
Hopefully
Plebbles
clear
from
them
RIP. FSQ
Yeah,
staying
Jeff inside,
inside the
cover.
fortress area.
Apparently got
We
contact
now
coming
have
up your
Jeff
arse.
coming in towards the
Yeah,
southeast.
losing contact behind us.
Yeah, they're trying to follow you in. Apparently, BTR spotting. They're engaging now.
Got sandbags, got sand. Got sandbags.
Matt, all the way back down the train station, is talking to the
How
BTR.
we looking out there?
And the BTR has then relayed back to Matt
Taking down half squad.
and going to
I'll
Jeff
just
Will
go
that
down there too,
just
go
to
back
the
with
Jeff
you.
Will 6 he will get
Okay.
contact.
Cleared them on the north.
Yep.
We've just lost some tickets there saying we've got
Our fob's just
enemy
come down here
fob
too, it's just
Correct.
disappeared.
down.
373 tickets over here.
Didn't go red first, did it?
No.
Oh, 386, 385. It's holding around that
Mm.
10 ticket mark.
Get in here, bike. Get in
A lot of talk here.
By the way, guy on that I think it one guy.
Wow.
I'm watching
Just
the
said a new one, I'll
just
come
seal
up with
themselves in.
I
supplies
got the
ASAP.
top. I got the
We're on
top.
the
Come
south
down,
side
I'll
of
put them
Fort.
Oh my god, it's like Lemming.
How's it looking to your east, guys, in that fortress location?
No.
There was a
Don't.
full squad there. There was a squad.
It's like Lemmings, mate.
We are
It's-
getting
Oh my
I
god,
tried doing that
FSQ have got a fob down here as well. And
Exactly.
they have policemen.
Enemy spotted in Delta 10. Delta 10.
This is the first time in squad history I've actually ever seen.
Yes, this is some amazing amazing stuff going on here. On fob
I got
wars
contact coming at east.
inside
Keep shooting those
the
guys.
catacombs on Fool's Fortress.
And SVG is closing it behind Jeff Will's crew. They're closing it behind Jeff Will's crew. Jeff Will, I'm sure, is in panic.
I'm trying to cover somebody.
He's-
Yeah, they took a few casualties there.
Yeah, he's
This-
rebuilt. He's rebuilt the sandbags that they took down. Doug Bite and Simon getting a trade there.
Not everyone. Somebody cover.
My god, this is intense.
Medics, don't cover. Medics, come here.
Yeah, they're in the break, mate.
Yeah, I can see on one side of it, guys. I can see FSQ pouring down the stairs now to reinforce Onkavari's position.
Jeff Will is trapped both sides. There's no way out for Jeff Will. He has to battle.
Cover behind. Cover forward.
He has to battle for his life and his squad's life here.
Quick. Somebody dig this as well. We need 2 cover behind. Dig that off. I'm covered.
digging.
Man down, man down.
Fob down. We'll start pushing back in again.
Flag safe. He's not being capped. We're moving in.
Right. What do you call it?
It's your work.
Going for the left.
I'm fixated
on
what
the
is
fob,
going to
directly
happen
on the
here
Cover behind.
in terms of the fob wars.
We're clear, we're clear.
There's no
So
one
every
the fob, the fob will shoot the fob, make sure they're still there.
I think we might have cleared it with a rope, mate.
Jeff Will now down. It's only Slick. Slick is left alive in the catacombs. I think CJ as well. Oh my god, it's only Slick left alive.
Coming behind a whole squad. Tell Dildo he's come behind a whole squad. Tap plebs.
There's a lot of panic. A lot of panic here from Jeff Will. And that is it. Jeff Will's crew now down. It's only Dildo Baggins left alive.
I got it. I'm there.
Dildo is down as well. Wow. We've seen some decent battles in terms of catacombs, but that's a first.
Pebbles, we need you over here. We have no medic, no rally, no nothing. We need you and your medic over here.
Yeah, Willem's pushing now.
Jeff Wills is saying to Plebbles that they need their medic. We've got nothing over here.
Road's clear.
Baby James coming up to the from behind, taking down the rest of the SVG.
Bob up in about 5.
Baby James.
Baby James.
You inside or Jeff?
We're all dead inside, but I think you have killed everyone.
Is that the same
Careful,
player as
they'll probably
Baby
build
Jesus?
stuff back up
Is it
again.
Baby
Leave your
Jesus?
medics over
Nah,
here.
it's, I don't know, man.
We got fobs up anyway, man.
Could be Baby J.
Put a rally down.
Probably has a J
Just get honest up on the
every
eastern
week.
hill. I've got one guy still to the west covering it.
What about?
Literally.
Oh, here we go
Can't have
again,
this
Baby
flat
G
fob
up against
check.
Kavari.
We had a backup fob, we got taken down on the west.
Let's have a look at Willem.
Right, we're falling back. We're
We're
going
moving
to
back in, pleb.
Rapid and
get the
medic there
second
emptying
BTR
his mag. Oh, Kavari's got the RPG out. He's looking to do some damage here.
See if I can put a backup fob somewhere.
Baby James
Just
still
gonna shoot
going.
the area.
Clear down there.
We can probably take this if we put more guys on top of the fortress. It's just figuring how many people are inside.
Levels thinks that they RIP can take
west
Fortress
side.
depending
Oh,
on
yeah,
how many
it-
people they can sacrifice on
I think
Fortress.
Bennett's played the move. He's come round behind. Baby James is trapped
Just
now.
need to suppress the fortress while the infantry move up.
Spit roast. Does he know
We got
which way
enemies
he's gonna
coming
get it?
in north east.
Oh, better takes one to the head.
Has BTR assistance. South.
Well done, baby.
And Mohom there.
CC
Mohom!
CCFN
far back.
Technical Tuesday stream
that,
at ZXD. The Mohom takes that.
There we go. Surely we're gonna have an interview with Mohom about that. No.
By the way, they're coming in.
Alright, RIP now trying to attack the Fortress coming in from
Squad
the
6, squad 4,
northeast
we're getting
30
hit here.
region.
We're getting hit on the mark of the map.
Bubbles is gonna try and get as many men on towards the Fortress, but he's unsure how many people are in the
Okay,
Fortress region.
Enemy contacts coming in from
Militia
southeast of the
control
fortress.
now.
The full
On
squad down in total.
Fortress, 341 tickets coincidentally.
Ooh,
As well.
359 over here.
North side.
We guys to the north.
Oh, so the tables have turned.
Go ahead.
BTR's
Yep.
coming in for repair.
Tables have turned.
I
Give,
think
one
militia
person
have
to
got
check
a
that
big
area out,
opportunity. They
Echo
can
8.
neutralise the BTRs and then they can pull that back quite
Just seems like
quickly.
they're coming from that
Yep.
way across the road to us.
Definitely, it's a driving flag, a driving objective. Those BTRs. Destroying one, even two, can change
Matt,
a
watch north,
change a
watch your north,
game,
Matt.
which we saw last round.
Enemies head south.
Actually, need to head down towards the train station to see how that's going. There hasn't been more or less so much comms down there. I think Old Man Bring Death is still going up against Winsky and Matt.
Yeah,
Looks like
I'm
we've
just
got
down on
seekers
train
around on the
depot now.
northwest of train.
RIP have got it
Kill
firmly
one.
under control. They're using it as a
Just as a
repair
heads up.
station for the BTR. The BTR's just repaired,
Northwest.
and he's
Yeah, it's under control,
he's
mate.
heading
Just
out.
where you
I'm
were.
not sure which direction just yet. He's making his mind. I think he's gonna patch up again.
He's trying to get the the 18-point turn angle.
They've got massive
Yeah, it's tricky
fortifications
when you
in
got 6 wheels,
north
isn't it?
garage on the fortress.
Go
Where's
Jarl
the
and
fob?
Demon
Is
Hunt.
it inside the fortress, you think, plebs?
Should be.
So unfortunately, the militia move on train station hasn't
They've
paid
got
off
a lot
just
of
yet.
fortifications on
It looks like
Bravo
Old
2,
Man Bring
keypad
Death
2.
being wiped out on that east side. I don't know if that fob is still
Right
up
near
over
the
on that
doorway.
east side there, Chronic, or if it was taken down earlier.
The fob is still active. It's located in Hotel 8, Hotel 9, sorry, right on the river.
Hotel 8, Hotel 9, Hotel... We do have Matt and Mahmood, the Camel Thief, heading up towards that sort of river basin. Matt's group is going to head out towards this sector to see...
Yeah, the RIF have been patrolling that area constantly.
We've
When I
taken
was
an
down
RP
here
out here,
before we were
Jeff.
up at Fortress, they had a 2-man squad running up and down the
Well,
length of
there's
this
a grenadier just south of
river,
you
I
somewhere.
assume looking for fobs.
Copy. Going to check him now.
Yeah, with the constant contact with Old Man Bring Death, it can only come through their... It'll
Grenadier
go
down.
through their mind that there has to be a rally point
So
or,
Winsky, you've got
a
contact
fob
north
out
of the
towards
train
that region.
station.
It's just where on that side of the map it is. In this case, it's Hotel 9.
We've got traffic round about in Echo 8, keypad 3. I just lost Buckles over there.
Yeah,
you're
RIP
aware,
doing
there's
a
possibly a
great
fob
job
of
of
mine.
maintaining control on train
Yeah,
depot.
Roger. I've got 2 guys going to check it out right now.
351 tickets over here. We're looking around
More
about 45
grenadiers.
minutes of play. We're coming up to 45 minutes of play. Winsky
Hold up,
stayed
one of them, are you
inside
down? Careful pushing away from
the
the fob.
train station area, not moving out. Only previously did do that. And he headed back in, knowing that Old Man Bring Death are drawing out his squad out towards that sort of eastern region. Old Man Bring Death now getting pushed back off that eastern region. They have to deal with a RIP squad of Matt
4. We need to get inside.
pushing
southeast
close
end
to
and
their
stick together, I think.
fob.
Copy that, mate. There's enemy contacts marked on the map. Starting to push south.
Question is, how is the fortress going? I don't know how your communication on your side, Chronic, in terms of the fortress over here.
Looking
It's
at
more or
my map,
less.
I can see lots of little dots all moving around very quickly. So something must be happening up there.
Yeah, so RIP looks like a 2-4 6-man squad up towards the northern side, very close northern side of fortress, getting taken down. Another 4-man squad of Slick, Jeff Will, CJ Raven, now Dogbite coming in from the northeast east. Matt calling into his guys. Has it been a successful attack? Should it be
Possibly enemies on train station.
dealt with? Are you getting the tickets there?
Yeah, it looks like Jeff Will is leading his squad back to the dungeon.
Yep, back down to the
Enemies west of
catacombs.
train station.
Let's be
Enemies
very
west.
careful because
5
Ritsu
shit,
is
sorry,
around that area.
7-5.
Can you
And he's
mark
gonna
it out, Winston?
use a grenade.
Negative, hang on a second, miscom.
If it works once, it will work
Oh,
again.
very nice grenade there. CJ going down, Slick going down, Dogbite going down, Jeff Will
We need to be
and
careful
Raven
on
left
the wall,
alone.
Jeff.
Yeah, that was brutal. Bob
He
the
does have
Swagger,
Bob the
Ritsu
Swagger
goes
coming up.
down.
It looks like Raven taking down Ritsu there. I think Bob the Swagger just used a very close RPG, which turned out to be a dud. GL from
As Bob marker is correct.
Is it
Yeah.
just
a
Jeff and
ghost.
Bob now?
A ghost.
Is all the contact inside the fort rather
Raven
than
just
outside?
getting GL'd there,
Yeah,
maybe
We're
from
trying to get inside
Smiley.
of everything fortified up.
What happens if you all
Smiley
just sit
being
on
a
the top?
medic
Is it
there.
starting to go down?
No, they're holding the top. They're holding
Two
everyone.
And actually had everyone on top though, I don't think. Might tried 14 people.
335 tickets over here. How you doing on tickets over there, Chronic?
Get a sniper on my position. You can see them moving out
Yeah,
of the garage.
we're
One
using
by one.
20 tickets now, 315 for militia.
315. So you're looking at a 20 ticket difference. Takedown of the BTR would be a 30 ticket. Get him above 10.
I thought I was supposed to be compromised to the north. I've got contacts on me.
Jeff, we're now getting taken down a lot of FSQ.
We're going to take the fob down and say fuck the fortress. Let them come to us.
Station clear.
Jeff Will now looking not to give up. He's just saying there is basically fuck the fortress. Let's bring them to us.
Winsky, I'm just going to check mine entrance out.
So that's what Jeff Will is saying. So
yeah, but have you got a fob north of fortress? I think it's SVG Ritsu reporting.
Exactly. Yeah. C1. So we're looking around about the Charlie 1 keypad. Around about 5, keypad 5, between the border of keypad 5 and keypad 2 is our fob location up on the northern side.
Roger.
So it's only Baby James and Geordie still alive there. Drunk 87 just got taken down. Looks like Kai as well. Willie P down towards the east 105 region. Maybe RIP or Rusty in Places. Frog might come into contact with him. But Jeff, we were just stating that before. He's looking at maybe give up on the fortress. We're sort of not getting any gains here. We're not getting inside. We're not taking down a majority of them. They keep spawning. How about we just bring them to us? Maybe all spawn back down at the train station. But
Jeff, I'm gonna start taking this fob out.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
It hasn't been said. Jeff Wills.
If you want, guys, fall back. I'll give you a shift for the BTR.
Dildo McBaggins goes down by a nade.
Yeah, Jeff Will's attitudes towards the fortress have slightly changed. Pebbles now, or Pleeble's now saying to Jeff Will, they're going to take down the northern fob that Ritsu had possibly discovered. So squad leader and Geordie are going to start taking that down. That's going to save 20 tickets for RIP, so they won't lose that 20 tickets if it is captured. But of course, the spawn for RIP, there won't be a main spawn. It comes down to rally points up towards the fortress area. Jeff Will's still trying to attack it, but his morale or his motivation towards fortress has changed. And he's taken down again by a GL. What a GL it is.
Roadblock on the western road out of fortress.
Yeah, I'm down.
More enemies to my west.
Jeff Will just finding it a bit too hard to get into this fortress. FSQ doing a really great job. The catacombs is fully...
Winsky, right on top of my body.
Is fully guarded. If we go into the catacombs now, Schmeigel is going to start rebuilding what he can.
Yeah, I get the impression Rip are quite happy to sit back for a while on train station now and see what militia can come up with.
Exactly, with that fob now down, Mohom and Willie Pete are on that sort of fob location. The fob now not there anymore. Very unlucky there from SVG, Zero X-Ray Delta and the militia forces.
All squads are down.
But I think once that's...
Okay, guys, if you're coming back from the attack, can you try and clear mine entrance?
Once all Russian forces are down on the north side, they're going to push back over towards the station.
On D flag.
Alright, right.
I can spawn on the one beside 1-5's rally.
Yes, sir.
Alright, we're going to head back down towards the train station
Enemies
now.
coming in at west on train.
Can you mark?
Do you want us to
Not had any BTRs ringing out for a while.
Yeah, BTR, there's one BTR located up towards the militia spawn area. I think he's going to head his way back down on the K line and come down towards the mine entrance area.
Whoever's going east, be aware. There's an island.
312 tickets now for RIP. They're coming up to almost an hour of play, so there's still plenty of tickets in play.
Oh yeah,
Enemies west of the train station.
Arriving at train depot, just coming up some cover quite interestingly. They've managed to get a fob down in Charlie 8 militia. It's still not activated.
Charlie 8, the northern side of...
My guy's going to cover you, do you cross, Jeff?
So much
the
closer.
train station.
The previous fob was over in Hotel Golf, so...
They have to be really careful there because they got buckles coming up to that location. Yell and Megatron.
And the BTR has seen him.
Yeah, and BTR's seen OMBD's La La La. He's down.
Yeah, this potentially could be a very costly fob.
Yeah, Buckles Field and Megatron now pushing up to the northern regions. If Anderson and Robbie still alive, they're taking now shots from Buckles. But But yeah, it could be a definitely costly
Do you want
fob.
us to come assist on the west side? Or
They want to try and keep the game as close as possible and have RIP maybe slip up. But
that was a trade there, but it means that all the OMBD guys are down.
Yep. Megatron and Bucks are still up. They could push up towards that north to northeast region, find that fob.
Yeah, quite luckily the fob is placed back a good 50 meters or so.
Salami, actually Torsman now respawned. It looks like there's a rally point very close to the position where they just went down. But yeah, like they want to keep the game as close as possible, wait for RIP, maybe to slip up, pincering on a BTR, a finding of a fob of RIP. They don't want to give away fobs with such a more or less tight game. 20-30 tickets probably the difference. I'm looking at 308 tickets over here.
Yeah, have you seen the setup they've got for the BTR down here? Just tucked in nicely under train depot on the train tracks with the repair station next to it.
With the PlayStation next to it, was it?
Can we make sure we're covering the south?
They're able to nail anything on that northern hill from that position.
Or some shit. But it's still hard to see.
Yeah, Jarl and Demon Hun just chilling here. Playing a bit of Crash Bandicoot on the PlayStation inside the BTR.
Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, that's a really nice spot. Having that repair
pushing out there.
That repair station now RIP pushing up towards that northern side. A lot of old man bring def now coming in. Don't know if they're gonna look at removing that fob. Do they think it's compromised? Or what the communications are over there?
I think they've been finding it tricky. That move all started with the three-man team that came down the western front.
The recon team, yep.
Yeah, they'd push close, very close to the train station. In that one move, they managed to draw the Russians out. But since then, they've been pushed further and further back. And they've not been able to get that ground into train depot.
Still getting lots of contact north, mate. Yeah, my fire team's spotting them northeast.
Yeah, Winsky there just saying they're getting a lot of contact up to their north to northeast. A beautiful communication here between squad leaders of RIP. Rusty in place.
Enemy spawn point, maybe 15, 30 from my position, unknown distance.
Ooh, that was a nice RPG there. Fiel and Megatron down, just depending on who.
Chewy. Call Chewy, Buckles. Chewy.
Megatron saying call Chewy. Like he needs a medic on his location ASAP.
Chewy. I'm down, mate. I tried to go back to get my squad leader and got shot in the back.
It's clear to the east now.
Copy that. We're getting heavy aggression.
Very careful, man.
They're pushing in from northwest.
Yeah, we've seen a very different game, of course, from game one. RIP being very aggressive, very offensive, because both were under heavy contacts within the first, give or take 3 minutes, even less than that. Looking at around about a minute and a half, but with a 10-minute delay. Well, not delay, but no 10-minute contact within 10 minutes is showed a more closer game. It actually is probably drifting a bit further apart now.
Yeah, so sorry, say militia reporting trouble on that Charlie 8 fob
It might
now.
not be an idea at some point to try and get another fob up. Unfortunately,
Looks like okay, so they're gonna start removing that. RIP are gonna start to they're a bit underwhelmed at the moment. There's a lot of guys down on the north side, and they need the.
I can't see any red dots at all on the north of the map. It looks like Russia are all back at train depot now.
Yeah, so there's a lot of people down. There's only a few scattered RIP now, so they can't do the offensive what they wanted. faking out, taking hits there. Looks like they're from Death Wisher.
Squad 4, you got enemy south of you.
They've got 305 tickets here, 305 tickets here, so the ticket bleed is a bit less now. Not many RIP guys giving up.
Towards Willem, south of us, did you say?
Squad 4.
Your squad 5, squad 3, Jeff.
Nice, good one. I had this one.
Look at the KDs. The Russian forces have 50
Still a
kills
lot
more.
of enemy up in that position there, Mark.
So 50 kills more here. So 170, 125, 120, 171. Of course, with takedowns of FOBs to to be considerate of. Russians have lost a BTR as well.
Squad size strength.
I believe there's one BTR destruction.
East to west.
Yeah.
If you can sort that out, Jeff.
And they're using their BTRs very consciously now.
Yeah, we got heavy enemy fire from the east as well. To be careful.
Not pushing out and not exactly what they just said there. Not fucking around.
Yeah, I think Ripper prepared to sit in and you know, take this one the hard way.
Yeah, to just have the patience. They've got all day, all night. 2 hours of gameplay here. See, 300 tickets still for RIP. What's your tickets over there on the militia side, Chronic?
Yeah, so we come up to 1 hour. We're 280 tickets.
So still that 20 tickets.
Wait, are you up? If you're on my side.
Still that 20 ticket difference.
I'm camping the fuck.
It comes down to really 1 hour of play. We're over the standard amount of time. For a CCFN, a Tactical Tuesday type match, it's around about 45 to 50 minutes. Now it's going to start coming down to patience, impatience. So soon we're going to see who the impatient squad leaders are, who the patience clans are, and will they just throw everything and dwindle tickets, or are they going to play the long game and play it nice and slow?
They're flanking me now. They're flanking me.
Alright, let's have a look at the map placement here. RIP aren't looking anywhere towards the northern side of the map anymore. Fortress is not an objective for them.
Squad 5, we just get taken out between me and you.
Winsky's...
BTR down. Yep, sorry, there's a lot of squad comms going on this side.
Wow,
BTR down.
that's what they needed. That's what they needed. 271 tickets now for RIP.
267 is heating up.
So
Militia managed to pull that gap back.
So that's all it takes. Just a tiny slip up there from RIP.
It's a pointless loss.
And having some RPGs, LATs in the vicinity to take it down. That's all it takes.
Again, we don't want to go stray too far, guys. The west is completely open.
So Winsky is saying there we don't want to stray too far east because west is too open of the train station. So there's a bit of a more or less a bit of panic here from RIP.
Yeah, I think it's interesting now. We have to see because Russia aren't operating in the north of the map whatsoever.
No, they're Jeff.
So,
yeah.
Squad 2, I'm pulling my guys west from up there. I want a presence
militia
on the west,
are pushing more forces from defence to attack.
There, mate.
But that's quite exposed at the back. So if
we still need an eastern defence
Russia
squad.
make a move north, we should keep an eye on that.
Yep.
Jeff, try and look at that island to your south, Golf 9. Did you check it before?
Yeah, they're coming from there somewhere, I think, but I don't know where.
I don't know if your fob is still up in that Golf 9, Golf 8 region.
No, that fob's been lost.
285 west, 285 west, pushing down the road with a technical 4 or 5 guys.
I mean, positionally, it's not looking good for militia. They're all stuck up on that northern hill.
Yeah, I'm just having a look now and coming down. There's, I think 100% of the militia forces are down at that northern hill now.
Yeah, they've only got a small group over to the southeast.
And it looks like there has been sort of communication there. Did you guys put a fob down over on the western side of the map? Western side of the train station? Plebbles has seen a technical out that way.
Yeah, negative. There is a technical, but no fob has been placed.
So Plevels had a feeling that a... Ooh, that was a beautiful shot.
In now, Foxtrot 11 is going down. Bomb without you, Jeff.
Jeff, who's that bomb?
Close we are on the Foxtrot 11 one.
Beautiful shot on that technical, and now down. Daddy Girl's still alive in Call of Duty as well. Daddy's Girl, the medic there, is going to try and revive that technical squad. Plevels is going to start moving up. Plevels had a feeling.
Have you just lost the fob there, Saint?
We've got to push back and hold the east side.
Enemy fob down reported by SVG Ritsu, squad leader 1.
Well, it's
I believe
definitely
he's up at
infantry down
Fortress.
there, isn't there? 'Cause they're moving,
I believe, yeah, so 248 tickets over here. There was a bit of a chatter between the squad leaders there.
Jeff, I got one of my guys going the
Yeah, 20 tickets, 228 for militia.
There's still it's still
But
20
there's
tickets.
gotta be a fob there.
They're taking down
No,
a
that's
fob and a BTR, so
just
you're looking at 50
front of
tickets there.
Okay.
In a space of, give or take 5 minutes. There's still that space of 20 tickets. Still that space of 20 tickets.
Oh, quite, yeah, over just by mine entrance now, we've got a techie rolling in, but there is RIP CJ on the road.
Because they're going to get complacent
Oh
up
no,
this.
it's actually a logistics truck.
That's what I mean. If we can get ready to try and put a fob behind him, we should be fine.
He's gonna run straight into Dogbite. Dogbite must have heard him by
ready
now.
for a big hit. Get them caught on the middle ground and then we hit them.
Engagement.
No, just hand me 2 guys and I'll place the fob up north. It's fine. Have 2 guys, 1 in main, and I'll fix it.
The logi keeps going.
Nothing has been called in.
They are on Echo 10, keypad 1.
Look at this there. Yep, so Mark just called in there.
Truck on my position.
Jeff Will has just called in, as well as Mark. They're on Echo Ted, keypad 1. Logitruck has been called in from Jeff Will there.
There has been a friendly fob place, Saint. This logi has just managed to get its cargo off. The fob is now active.
It is very unfortunate. Yeah, it is very unfortunate. Now Jeff Will. Now he's taking out the logi.
Ooh, this could be interesting. The closer train depot here.
But he hasn't. He
move quickly.
Jeff Will hasn't noticed that the cargo of the logi has been dumped. Matt is now saying that yes, they've probably placed a fob there.
Instantly, there's 20 militia players spawned in on that fob. Starting to fan out.
So it looks like maybe SVG and the militia forces all been death are going to start to play a bit of an offensive side. But you have a look down at the train station. There's so many RIPs in every nook and cranny that you see. They're basically looking at in every sort of direction there. So we're going to see a lot of resistance here.
Just be aware, Winsky, you might have.
Yeah, let's see how pivotal this engagement is going to be. 2-2-2.
And they've still got Demon Hunt and Jarl on that BTR there, so they've got the support of the BTR. If the BTR gets taken down through the attack, then we could see a change in tide here. But then it really comes down to how the medics are with the militia forces.
They've really got to look after that BTR.
Yep. The Russians have to look after that BTR. The militias have to look after their wounded and not give up and waste the tickets. There's only 20 ticket different here. That BTR can mean the world to them if it gets taken down. But they are playing they are coming from uphill to down.
The BTR's just switching now, just edging forward, trying to get an angle up onto that hilltop.
Right my position.
The militia have called in all the optics onto the high point.
Down here, Logitruck. Squad 5, can you get your LID to spawn on your rally? Take out that Logic.
No one's down yet, Jeff.
Up.
But yeah, they keep coming over the hilltop anyway, so there's definitely something.
You have to wonder when the militia pull back from that forward fob that they've managed to get down in the supply. If they get pushed back off that fob, how many times can they get this close and stage an attack?
Yeah, exactly. And they have to really worry about the Russian main as well. The Russians can always spawn back in the main. They can get a transporter truck and hit that sort of forward fob from behind. What
Enemies coming
they
in from
just
the
placed
northeast
as
train
well.
station now.
There's a lot of worries here for the militia
They're on the
forces
east,
that they have
moving
to
north,
consider.
looking for a flank.
Roger, cheers.
And basically coming from an uphill as well, they're more likely to crest. So basically the RIP can be able to see them a lot more easier than the militia forces
Enemy
can
contact
see
is flanking
them
direct
down
south
on the
of
train
train.
station area as well.
Yeah, I'm
Have a
just
fob down
looking
here
at
somewhere. I
train
think the
depot
logistics truck
itself.
gate is coming.
Russia have been down there for some
Recently the
time,
fob.
and they've managed to
Probably
dig
possible
in
fob down here
quite a
somewhere.
lot of fortifications, and ammo crates seem to be everywhere.
241 tickets remaining for the Russian forces. Solkin and Torsman on the south side of the silos here, pushing out a couple of smoke.
Winsky
enemy
is an
south,
empty
back
transport
south.
truck into train. Looks like he's collecting some troops. I think maybe they're gonna put a counter-attack together.
There's nothing being in terms
He's
of
abandoned it. He's moved off.
yeah.
Sorry,
In terms of
I was getting
yeah.
excited.
No, yeah.
Fully clear at the
I'm waiting for that sort of counterattack. I think
Got me trained
I've
to
seen
a
in
little,
chat
bug
just
rush
recently
on
as well.
fortress.
Is there I think it was in chat that a counter could happen. Or a count, yeah, definitely a counter could happen. The fortress, I think FSQ is still is still there, but
I mean, you have got a rip squad. I'm not too sure who the SL is. It's Levels and Dodo Baggins. They are pushing north out of train depot.
yeah. So there's
on foot.
in terms of our squad leaders, we have Plebbles, Matt, Jeff, Will,
Take the north, mate,
and
where I was
Winsky,
before I'm pushing down
as well
south.
as Mark, I think as well. Yeah, so it looks like Zulu X-Ray Delta SVG having a bit of trouble coming in from that southeast to south region. RIP really have it covered.
I'm about to call it, but I think literally
Yeah,
all
they just need a big push now that they've got Russian troops behind the lines as well, so that fob is at risk.
Alright guys, listen up. Please borrow me 2 guys and I can place a fob up north of Fortress and we can assault
Willem, not Willem, sorry, Willem was speaking then, but Plebbles has basically said there, I'm going to call it, he thinks that all the defenses of militia are off the fortress.
Squad 2, enemy contact.
So he might
Delta
consider
8,
an
Delta
attack.
10, keep
Yeah,
an
he hasn't said it yet,
just
but
towards
he,
your west.
is possibly considering an attack on fortress. He hasn't talked with the other squad leaders just of yet.
Fob confirmed. Fob confirmed.
Jeff Will just stating that there is a fob confirmed.
Fob confirmed application.
I think the fob has been found on that eastern side.
Yep, reports on comms here.
Yeah,
Willem, I'm gonna start
so
pushing
Slick
towards
is
there.
now
Can
on
we
that
get-
fob. We're going to see SVG starting to push back.
You need to crouch.
Comes down to Old Man Bring Death's Sulkin, Torsman, and SVG's Call of Duty. If they can save their fob here,
Find fob to the south.
they have to get rid of it to save on those tickets.
These guys are cocky. They placed a fob on the exact same
Squad 2,
position.
could do
as
you?
we
There's a front squad around your position. Squad 2, careful on that side.
Yeah, I'm just taking down a full squad.
197.
M1 just saying there, these guys are
Cal
cocky.
Faker,
They placed the fob on the exact same spot.
Lots of people, so we can take the left.
Medics will now have
Yeah.
to try to get up the wounded there. That fob has to be
Squad 2,
Has to
push
be
that fob
destroyed,
to the south. Squad 2,
because
push
RFP
that
are
fob.
now going to start pushing in. Jeff Will
We're
just
all down
stating
down
to
here.
Squad 3 there, push on that fob. So it's up to the squad leaders now to get rid of it.
I think they're on digging the fob, unless it's the bug. Squad 2, so careful.
Jeff Will just stating there that he's speculating they're undigging the fob. It's probably a
Yeah,
tactic that RIP are doing, yep.
Ferocious battle cries in local comms on top of this fob. Shots coming in. Guys trying their best to
I can
defend.
get ready to spawn. Just get a fob
Guys
up
are
there.
just
Left.
emptying magazines into the
Copy
yonder.
Yeah, so Jeff
Probably
Will just
better
stating
coming
that they're
into
probably
the
starting to dig up that
bubbles.
fob, start pushing in as quickly as possible. But no,
they
it's
need some
not.
shovels there.
Yeah,
Nobody's working.
No one's working. There's not a squad leader looking to hold down F to get rid of it as well.
Move east, pick you up, guys.
I think it's best moving southeast into the tunnels.
At 233 tickets here, we're looking at around about an hour 20 coming up of play.
Yeah, the gap's wide, and now I think this fob is going to be a pivotal moment in the round. 184.
184. Around about 54 ticket difference now.
Apparently they're retreating to the lodges, right?
Bleeding tickets on this fob, and they've not started to remove yet.
One of my rally tracker. The lodgy truck's up position.
Jeff Wood now pushing up with his crew. Still up, CJ is up as well. Jeff will just getting taken down there by a grenade, it looks like.
Enemy smoking east, close on the train station. They are still to the east of the train
To
station.
remove a fob, it's got to be an initiative from the squad leader, because they've got the power to do so, really.
Yeah, they can remove that fob a lot faster than any shovels could. No initiation from any squad leader here on the militia side to remove that fob.
Okay, we just took a rally down to the east.
And it's costing them.
Winsky, so that's probably that.
Jeff Wood just stating there that they just took down a rally. Mark now getting on the 6 of that fob. Getting behind RPG, taking him down.
Labs, if you can get
I'm just going to have a quick fly around and see if any militia force can manage to break off, but it doesn't look like they have.
Mahmoud, the camel thief, as well as Matt on the 6 of that fob. Emwin as well. Militia now. They've done very well to defend it, but they've cost so many tickets to respawn on that fob and push out.
Yeah, tickets are falling quite fast over here.
Yeah, it's only 226 here, so RIP not.
Just you put it in the woods instead of in the open.
Yeah, I'm putting it on ultimate.
RIP not losing it as many tickets. They're not putting as much forces as the militia are. Mahmoud, the camel thief, still down. Is still up on that east.
Mind you, Robbie, Moham, and Lempo have managed to break through the rip line. They're just coming up to the back of the silo now. I'm not sure. Let me check. Yeah, Robbie is a squad leader.
Roddy, Lempo, and Zulu X-Ray Delta is the Moham as well. Yep.
Enemy rally point on the fob marker.
A rally point there could help, and then a push in on the western side, but it's still a battle with that BTR still there.
Yeah, the fog could have been a blessing in disguise, but we'll have to see what happens.
Yep. It could be the case that Robbie may be waiting for Lempo to get on his position to place down a rally, and then an assault on the train station could happen. We have RIP's Tanaka, he's looking at the south side. Demon Hunts is Jarl.
That fog's fine. Go for there.
I'm putting it down now.
Still in the BTR. I heard some shots fired up to the high north. I'm gonna head up there now and see what that is. 222 tickets remaining. So it looks like, if I'm not mistaken, we'll have a look at this crew here. Plebbles. So Plebbles has... Plebble is trying to go for an offensive on the fortress.
Train station,
leave the truck there for now.
But FSQ have two pushers.
Yeah, it's probably the remnants.
I think... DB pushing in.
Just put one down.
Yeah, so just have a look there. Plebbles pushing his group up towards the southeast, east region of the fortress there. But they're facing Dushkas that are on top of the pillboxes there. Plebbles' crew is around about 80% or so down. Now, looks like the south side of the train station now, there's a lot of Russians spawning in, all membering death.
Reinforcements to train station.
We're just spawning back. Too slow up north.
SLs of RIP stating that they need reinforcements on train station.
Yeah, I think it's been a common theme in this round where OMDB and Militia they manage to push and get into a good position, but they allow RIP just enough time to reinforce and hold them back.
Yeah, where it should be that, well, you know, of course, it's different being on the ground than being in the sky, but.
Ooh, the BTR right up on silo.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they're Robbie and Pazoos. Oh, nice there from Mel, bro. Getting that RPG on that BTA. Jeff Ross stating, don't lose that BTR.
First time we see them pushing.
Oh my god, 210 tickets if that BTR goes down. They're really scared about that BTR. Maybe if Mel gets a few frags on it. He's gonna head back towards that.
He's gonna back to his repair station.
He's gonna, if he can make it, man. If he can make it, yeah. Like it needs one more hit on it, but now he's got back to the repair station. Oh my god, 208 tickets. It's 208 tickets now. Losing that would take him down to 178 tickets.
Yeah.
Probably still not enough.
Well there.
Yeah.
Enemies at the southwest train station now. They've got past us.
Good use of his PlayStation thumbs.
Yep, exactly, mate. There's Crash Bandicoot skills of definitely come in order.
Still enemies coming on the south. They're persistent.
Forberry's clear, Jeff, if you want to spawn in up.
Can you reverse it?
Grenadier the shit out of the silo.
Jeffrey just stating there, grenadier the shit out of the silos. But there's 100% forces down on those silos of Old Man Bring Death there. 206 tickets remaining. We're down to an hour 20 of play.
Fortress or not.
I think we're looking at one of the longest rounds of Tactical Tuesdays in the history of Tactical Tuesdays. I don't think we've had anywhere at the 1 hour 20.
Yeah, I always remember that CCFN round where it went right down to the count.
Yes, it definitely. CCFN has gone down to that 2 hour mark.
I think that's
and it was a close game. Mark here with the RIP can't believe how far this game has gone. He has the RIP haven't really expected this.
Push him, mate. I've got eyes on
RIP are very close to the 200 ticket mark now. I think. What are you looking at over there, Chronic? I think you're a bit more wide back on that.
I think Militia's still got a chance here. They've got 150 tickets. It's how they decide to use them from now.
Exactly, yeah.
They're going to have to try and do something decisive, but the squad communication channel has been very quiet and there's no plan as of yet.
50 kills hitting the shit out of me when they take them in.
Would it be the case that Militia should just have a look to see if your fob is still up on the east? But would Militia with such low tickets as 150,
that's what I'm being told.
Would they go back to the fortress and just hold fortress and bring the forces to them? Like what RIP?
Yeah, it's a tricky one. But I think RIP are disciplined enough to sit back and perhaps they know after these countless attacks that they are low on tickets.
Yeah.
But
because
it's hard to judge that.
Yeah, like in the last 5 or 10 minutes, we saw Pebbles. He's moved up from the north side of train and he's gone out towards the southeast east side of Fortress. So he's was a bit impatient there, trying to go for that back cap, thinking that there was no defensive on Fortress.
We don't get back.
But it's a case, yeah. It depends on the squad leader at play, the clan at play as well. Will impatience be there if it was a stalemate that either one didn't want to attack? I guess with 201 tickets in play, 38 minutes remaining, 50 or so ticket difference as well.
Yeah, I just need to check a few information channels, but I am getting some interesting news from squad in general here. I'll just check it out.
2 enemy tackies going down the road south.
So they're going to be on our west then. Nice, cheers.
On their position.
Yes, the side B8 has been released.
Wow, V8 released.
Jeff is
I'm sure we're just
to
gonna lose everyone right now. No, no, not at all. V8 released. Look at that.
Fob has been
Happy
confirmed top
days,
of
big
still though.
smiles.
They've
Happy,
reconfirmed it off the
happy
top.
days. V8 released.
Smiley emoji.
What was that?
Smiley emoji.
Smiley emoji, yeah. Oh, technicals now coming in from the west, northwest region. BTR taking down one. Robbie and his crew disembarking from that technical.
My guys are taking that fob out on Echo 11.
There's more that way. Keep shooting, man. There's another one.
Yes,
in front of you.
man. Two freedom is pushing on our fob. To the north.
He's coming round.
To the south.
193 tickets now. RIP or Rusty in places, dipping below. They have dipped below the 200 ticket mark, coming up to around about 35 or so minutes.
Yeah, it's almost 100 tickets now.
Yep, so
it's like militia are pretty much all
clear
back
that
on
heavy
Fortress.
and then we can push in the BTR.
Militia are going to push back all on the Fortress region. We had a two-man attack squad, actually two technical attack squad here from Old Membering Death, Lempo, Pazuz, Anderson, and I'm Festus, and Robbie as well. I think they're about to get engaged by Winsky. He's pushed out of his fortress being the train station.
We spawn north or not?
Robbie taking
Whole squad. Whole squad.
taking a bit of trade there by Robbie.
Bravo 9, where the technicals were.
It looks like
Techie being hit there. Anderson disembarking from that technical.
It looks like we've just got one squad up at Fortress, but it's enough to make militia get twitchy.
Old Membering Death now wiped out on the western side of the train station area. Going to head up towards the Fortress now. Turn of events, we're looking at 100 ticket difference now for the militia force and the Russian forces. RIP changing the tide. It was always around about a 20 to 30 ticket difference. Got up to around 50, and now we're up to 100 ticket difference here. 92.
There's some quite epic double dish action up here. You guys have got an ammo crate and two dishkas set up on top of the bunkers. And they're just laying straight into the troops on the
Technicals are all neutralised.
Oh, I don't know if I can see team kills or not. I don't know if that RPG from FSQ just took out SVG or not. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure, but a lot of
You're gonna take that fob up to the north.
A lot of our SVGs just went down trying to attack Plebbles and Jeff Raw's squad.
Yeah, you just got a sense a few minutes ago on the militia comms that they were getting a little bit frustrated and they were willing to be a little bit more risky. So
Start pushing at North Hill near Winsky on his east and taking contact from there.
Yeah, we still got infantry contacted.
Push the mark on the
190 tickets here, 33 minutes of play. How are you looking over there, Chronic?
Winsky, if you can put accurate markers down, we've got 50
we're
cows
sub
up right now.
189 tickets. So this could end before the time it is.
Around about
Yeah, still enemies north of, squad 1's
188 tickets now.
We need reinforcements out in Bravo 8. Enemy.
You've just got one militia squad now on train depot. They've managed to get a rally point down, but I don't think they're gonna break through the Russian line.
SVG have spoiled the assault of Jeff Wilt.
Yeah, still got enemies moving.
And I think Plebbles as well on the southeast side of the Fortress area. We're going to have a look down over towards the western side of train station, which OMBD, I think they just lost 2 technicals there previously. I did get some comms in from
Yeah,
RIP.
there's actually 3 techies in a triangle on that corner.
Enemy truck down Echo 11.
Old Man bring death. They have a give or take around about 2-3 casualties down. RIP as well. We'll take give or take 4. They have out towards their east. Old Man bring death. Have to be careful. We got RIP east 105 120. And it looks like a fob is now getting taken by the militia forces on the Delta 3 region. Delta 3.
Let's stop losing fobs now.
Nice.
Yeah, let's go full defensive. Let's go full
Well, the
defensive.
BTR's moving back up, but I think it's going to be pretty safe. But Rip have got train depot locked off nicely. It's only really the far western flank that's open.
Come on, what's up, BTR?
Ooh, BTR.
Yeah, BTR coming in now.
Yeah, we're going to see the tickets go down.
Take us back up.
Takes down the technical, takes down I'm a Festus as well.
Between us and squad 1, careful.
Having a look now, the fob is down, 160 tickets remaining for RIP. We're probably going to look at RIP taking out these 2 rounds, but it's been a decent fight for both teams and all clans involved. We're looking at about 4 or so clans involved, if I'm not mistaken. RIP Rusty in places, FSQ being the Finnish squad, Old Man Bring Death on OMBD, SVG being the Iranian Vanguard, and Zulu X-Ray Delta helping out with the numbers there. Thank you to Henna and as well as the Mohom, previous as well as Miss Jenny.
Oh, that's another techie.
That's another techie. Yeah. And also thank you to RC Battleborn, good old the Redcoats Battleborn, to helping out Old Man Bring Death in the first round in terms of numbers. But RIP.
Yeah, I was just looking to see how many kills he picked up in a BTR. I think that's 9 for Demon Hunt in the gun. It's proven quite effective.
Yeah, exactly. And, the 9 kills there. Of course, Jarl getting the 0-0. Everything 0 because being the driver. But having a look at the kills and the KD ratio, 308 to 207, 195 to 288. Fob's getting taken down. Assets just lost there. 2 BTRs lost throughout the game for the Russian forces. Couple of technicals being lost for the militia forces.
Yeah, I just get a sense of militia, they don't know what to do now.
Southeast
They've run out of
10,
ideas.
Bravo 10, very clear. Maybe we should send someone down there just to scout.
Yeah, 153 tickets here. I don't know how many tickets you have on your side there, Chronic.
58.
Around about, yeah. So you're still in that 100 ticket range. Will the militia look to just for the final assault and sort of get it out of the way, or are they think of it if it's a close match?
Keypad 4.
The thing is, there's not a lot of squad comms, so it's hard for me to judge. I can't just say you know.
Locking off the west
I can't judge how close they
feel it is. No, exactly. RIP at 152 tickets. They're still playing it as RIP.
Can I see a techie in the distance moving in on train, surrounded by red dots?
Taking fire from northeast 60.
Yeah,
there is Torsman, Solken, and Jaron.
You got enemy contact coming in heavy, straight east from me.
In a techie, RIP's marked there as squad leader.
Keeping him pinned, he's doing a good job.
RIP's marked there.
Enemy technical.
He has marked it on the map as well. A very precise point there. We might see the BTR rolling out and helping, who knows. But RIP, with 149 tickets in play, they're still playing, now they're back into the calm state that they originally in. And they're just playing it and ordering around each other as they normally do. There's no frantic comms as we've seen in the past with RIP in sort of close games.
Yeah, well, they've got a really solid defense set up on the train. They're all pushed out from the cap, out from the flag.
I think it was a very smart move there from RIP as well to push out of Fortress and get back onto towards the train station. It was a very smart move there from Plevels and Jeff Will before. Jeff Will knew that they weren't getting anywhere on the Fortress against FSQ and trying to get in the catacombs, getting stuck, trying to hit from the north and the northeast region, getting stuck there as well, and pushing, and all RIP forces pushing back onto the train station. It really got RIP back into the game. It was always a 20 ticket difference, but now you see a 100 ticket difference by doing that. It was a really smart move for Rusty and Places.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to jump over top train, but we've got a nice setup here with RIP Matt using binoculars to spot for Mahmood the camel thief on a 50 cal emplacement.
Alright, let's have a look now.
Technical on minute. It's abandoned.
Look at that. All he needs is a bucket just underneath good old Mahmood the camel thief, and he can do whatever he wants. Doesn't have to go to the toilet. He can keep shooting and take a shit at the same time. Just stick an ammo crate down there. No worries. I see this a lot from RIP. They do this on Kohat, that they will get on the opposite hill. Jeff will usually be a squad leader of binoculars, and he'll guide a BTR on the direction of enemies. It's a very common thing here from RIP or Rusty in Places to have a squad leader very close to a BTR or an emplacement. Technically.
Bring him left.
Emmy's seen line up, right?
New belt, reloading.
Enemy positions are cleared around here now.
Try
spawn.
Still heavy contact on the marker. Heavy contact on the marker.
Bodies everywhere.
So Matt here with good old the camel thief Mahmood. Matt's marked the spots of the enemies on the map, on the Charlie 8 keypad 3 marker, then Mahmood now starting to suppress that region. Only Willie Pete is there.
Yeah, I'm just not trying. There's been an engagement in the hills between two squads, and Rip have managed to maintain position there.
Yeah, just have a look now. Looks like 90% of the forces of Old Membrane FSVG are down on that northern region. I think only Daddy's Girl is still alive, very closely. Dogbite
Negative, not confirmed.
could get on her position.
Still be some more self, Jeff.
43 tickets here, so
100,
they're still playing quite conservatively.
144 tickets here, so we still got that 100 ticket difference.
We still got to wait for the guys to bleed out in the north.
Very true. Raven now just taking down Daddy's Girl as well as the militia who she got up, who she revived. That will make it a 100% casualties on that north side of the train station now. RIP pushing up towards that northern side. I guess the next militia force is out towards the northeast east, and Mark has found a fob. Mark has found a fob over on the Foxtrot 8 keypad 4.
Yeah, confirm.
Yep. So that is that's gonna be an absolute killer for the militia
if we know
forces.
locations of empty vehicles, we need to blow them up for the tickets, guys. It's about the tickets now.
Winsky just stating there, if you know any locations of any empty vehicles, get them blown up, because now it's all about the tickets. So it's some things that people forget in pub servers or sometimes in the moment, is they'll mark empty vehicles, but they always forget to revisit them to blow them up, because those tickets, 30 tickets for a BTR, 16 tickets in 7.7, for a Humvee. Now it's 12 tickets in version 8 that's just been released. I think it's 8 tickets for a technical.
Can you get Jordan
if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, those tickets mean you can really you can really change a game.
Yeah, we're in the final phase now.
Matt,
21
just to let
tickets.
you know, my observation
So
post up there.
13. I think that's a techie just gone down somewhere. 13 tickets now.
144 over here. 22 tickets of play. This is set a record for Tactical Tuesdays. What a farewell as well. What a farewell for Alpha 7 and 7.7.
Yeah, man.
With the confirmation of Alpha 8 out, everyone can get into the optimization and the.
Got my guys trying to hold them up.
We're coming out.
If they can do it.
All quiet up at Fortress.
And the FPS wizardry of Alpha 8. Now RIP going to storm this last fob and try and get it taken down. Jeff Wall and his crew is going to start coming in from that west side into the east side. SVG going to stay back and try to defend this fob.
9 tickets now.
Check your rally points, guys.
Yeah, GG's on comms here.
Quite a lot of enemies here, guys. Around to the north and east and southeast of that fob mark. There's a lot of them.
So now it's just going to be raining in GLs.
There's a lot of you over there and all.
Here from M1 on that fob sort of location. And we're just getting shot in the neck there. It gets taken down. Medic!
Just got 3 enemies going to run right into you any second.
RIP or Rusty in Places will take out again 2 rounds of Tactical Tuesday. They're becoming an unstoppable force, but that could all change in version 8 if anyone wants to go up against them. Well, we see other clans versing each other in Tactical Tuesdays. We'll be back next Tuesday, don't worry guys, for the first version 8 of Tactical Tuesdays. We're going to see some different optimizations, some new vehicles possibly, changes in maps.
Yeah.
It's gonna be pretty hectic. Then we have this Sunday, CCFN. Union Clan Fight Night, good old Sunday event. Where I believe tomorrow the sign-ups happen and the map votes from the clans happen as well. What they would like to see, so it's gonna be very interesting what we'll see. And RIP are gonna finish it here, man. They're gonna finish it here. They're digging up the fob now. Jeff Will has stormed the area. SVG Serene Vanguard.
Tickets.
Taking this fob down over here.
But still got 5
And that is gonna call 348.
Yes.
348 kills, 218 deaths, 206 kills for 328. 2 BTRs lost on the Russian front.
Nice work, guys. Nice work.
Yeah, that was a great game, great round. Some great plays. I think ultimately in the end, Militia just sat back too many times. Didn't close the deal.
Guys.
Yeah, it's like as you said before, is that OMBD had that momentum, but they stopped. And they let RIP or Rusty in Places get revitalized, get regrouped, and sort of get restructured, which it sort of didn't help there. We saw a close game of 20 tickets, then eventually it went to 50, and then eventually it went to from 50 it went to 100 tickets.
Yeah, I think we've got to give big props to RIP as well, the Russians, for the defense they set up and the use of the BTRs in that second round as well.
Yeah, it was crazy. I think dude, man, I think we're gonna leave it there because version 8's just hit. The time that you're at, we're 8, 9, 10, about 10:30 or so. I'm about 8 o'clock now. I'm gonna get that stuff downloaded.
We should play some Frank Sinatra or something for.
What do you think, man? What do you think? Frank Sinatra, what?
That's good, man. Alright, peace.
Alright, too easy, guys. It's been Tactical Tuesday with Saint Sassius and Chronic. This concludes Alpha 7, or 7.7, guys. Fly me to the moon, I think is going to be the case, because that's what it's going to be with Alpha 7. But yes, guys, we will see you on Alpha 8 side this coming Sunday. Don't forget, we're looking at CCFN 46. CCFN 46, guys, and then next Tuesday, Tactical Tuesdays, and we don't know who's going to be. Is RIP going to try to get their championship in defense? I don't know, but we'll keep it as that. Discord, guys, if you have a clan of 9 or want to get in contact with us, just get in touch with the staff and we'll tell you everything about CCFN you need to know. But hey, why not check out the history on the good old CCFN logo just down below. Click that, go back to the start of CCFN and the YouTube channel as well, all past events on there. And don't forget, charity events coming up as well.